Good evening, everyone. I am Ronnie. We will now start our presentation. Hopefully, I could finish this in less than 30 minutes. I will be speaking full English tonight, but at the same time, I'll be using also Tagalog for the benefit of our Filipino affiliates na nakikinig tonight. But with me is Miss Lynn, Sir Ed, and we have some friends here who are also listening our presentation live. And we want them to fully understand the business. I am Ronnie. I am 27 years old. Right now, I am currently president, level 1 in the company. For 1 year of doing it, it really changed my life. Sobrang change. I previously worked, medyo social yung dati kong trabaho. Social lang siya pakinggan, but doesn't really pay that much. I worked for a technical working group of some UN programs before, and people have been really seeing my ability to speak. No, I've been speaking in UN events before in Qatar, in Japan, in the Philippines, in 10 countries in Southeast Asia, in Nepal, in Bangladesh. I was invited in so many countries before to speak. That's my skill, public speaking. That's why many networking companies or multi-level marketing companies have been trying to get me before in doing their business. And I really saw that there's money in multi-level marketing now. However, most of the products that were presented to me, like glutathione, soaps, and vitamins, I don't think it's for me because I know I won't be able to sell those kinds of products. So I did my work before I started working at 21 years old. For 2 years, I did my full-time job with UN programs, World Bank programs, and some NGO programs in the Philippines. After working for 2 years, I was able to get enough money to start my own business. The goal really is to start your own business. I've been an employee. I've earned a lot. However, you won't get rich by just becoming an employee. If you know people who are earning very high salaries right now and you think they are rich not because of their high salaries. They are rich because they have high salaries. They were able to save much and start their own business. And the business is actually the one who made them rich. So I said, yeah, I think at 23, I could already start my own business. Medyo ambisyoso po ako. My first business was a school. Nagtayo po rin sarili kong paaralan sa South Cotabato, General Santos City, and Sarangani Province. At sa awa ng Diyos, thank God, nag-close po lahat. Ang ganda ng buhay ko, bumagsak agad. So my business is closed. I had nothing to do. I have no job. I have no business. 2019, last year po, February, my grandfather died, my grandmother died, my father died, February last year. Then, my business is closed, and when they closed, I had to go to Manila. To start fresh, and I became a secretary sa isang travel agency sa Malate, sa Manila. That's from May to June. I worked as a secretary. Imagine I have a master's degree in public health and bioethics. I'm going for my doctorate in this now. But my job was in a small office in Malate. But I think it was really God's plan, no? Why I was there. Ano ba? It just happened that one of my office mates invited me on a dinner. Sabi niya, dinner lang daw. And I said, yeah, it's free dinner. So, sumama na lang din ako. I went to BGC for the dinner. Siyempre, pag Pinoy, alam niyo makahinaan ng Pinoy. Free dinner. O, then, pag kain, tapos libre pa, o, ano na, nakuha na. Pumunta na ako doon. So, I went on the free dinner. There were like 2 tables. There are 20 of us in there. The one that was presenting was Miss Janet Torres. She's a former actress. She's the kontrabida. She's the enemy in Annalisa, the original version of Annalisa. So she was presenting that time. She said, in 2 months of doing the business, she's already earning 60,000 pesos per day. And I was like, that's 1,000 euros per day, 60,000 pesos per day. And I was telling myself, hindi siya, it's not true. It cannot be true to earn 60,000 pesos per day. Not even per month. That would be too much for a 2-month time doing a business. Sabi ko, that's too much. So I did not care. There's free food. So I just ate. Kumain lang ako. I did not listen really to the presentation. However, one of the presenters, Sir Renz Eduardo, he's a Dutch. He's from Netherlands. He presented the business to me and said one of the products of the company is mobile games. That's what made me join the company. I've been playing Dota since 2006. For 14 years right now, I've been playing Dota. And I have not earned a single peso from playing Dota. But I know that there's so much money in Dota and there's so much money in mobile games. As of now, I am playing Mobile Legends. And I'm spending some peso in playing Mobile Legends. So there's really money in that. So sabi ko, I do the business. Sila Miss Lynn and most of you leaders here sa MMA floor, they're better than me, especially in this industry. Because this is my first networking company. Sila kumita, they earned in just 1 week to 2 weeks. In a month, they were already have their ranks. Ako po, I earned after 2 months. Okay? Ang daming nauna sa akin, and I've earned after 2 months because I'm a researcher by nature. I research about the company, its positive reviews in Google, negative reviews in the internet, and I weigh the risks. And I know that there's really money in mobile gaming and in these industries. Sa 10 pinakamayamang tao sa buong mundo ay nasa technology industry. The richest person right now in the world is Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Second to him is Bill Gates, the owner of Microsoft. So I know that there's really money here. All I have to do is to understand the business. So inaral ko siya for 2 months. After that, I started presenting. Then I started traveling. Then I already started earning around 60,000 pesos per day. On my start, my biggest income in one day is 1.2 million. In one day. That's like 2 weeks na sunod-sunod. On average, before, when I was doing marketing, nag-network ako sa Crowd1, my lowest income per day is around 500,000. I know it's too good to be true, but to many of you here who are already earning in Crowd1, I know you have an idea of what am I talking about. And because we became so big, my God, last year we were just 1 million affiliates. Last year, when I joined, there are just 35,000 affiliates all over the world. Not 350. Yeah, 350 when you joined. Right now we're at 13 million affiliates. 14 million just today. Right, and it's becoming bigger, and you know when something gets big, there are so many people who get jealous or what. So I will not mention the companies, but one company is high. Let's hide in let's aim high for the future. Charot yan. And the other company is parang siya, ikaw sana. These are companies that are friends, okay? But however, there is competition. 2 companies filed a complaint on our company through SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission. Yes, 2 companies. The one company is really the one who pushed. The other company, the company didn't push us. Later, kasi naka-record, later I'll tell them the names of the companies. But the other company, hindi naman talaga siya yung nag-file sa atin ng complaint, but some of the leaders. Why? Because in this company, which is the biggest networking company in the Philippines, 4 of their top 5 earners are already in our company. Even their consultant is already in our company. Even their national office manager is already in our company. So they really saw us as a threat. And I have so much respect in this company. They are in the industry for 20 plus years. They're going for their 3rd decade. But the times are changing. The times are changing. You cannot blame people if they will change ships or they will change vehicles because the times is changing, di ba? Sabi nga, hindi pagalingan dito, hindi patalinuhan. It's survival of the fittest. Evolution and life is survival of the fittest. So when you see better opportunity, then by all means, why not?
Join us.
Why not, bro?
Let them join us.
Why not? Yeah, sabi ko, bakit hindi? Ang liit ang pairing doon, di ba? 500 pesos, 300 pesos. Dito, the pairing
What
is...
happened if they join us?
Yes.
And
Yes. They did not compete against us. They joined us. Now we're earning together. So, to update, maraming kinakabahan. wala pong cases. Okay? They cannot file, wala.
Wala siyang gift kasi nasa
Ayan. May NBI clearance pa ako dito, papakita ko bukas sa Zoom natin. So, it was just all bad publicity, you know. The cease and desist order of SEC usually takes when a company complains, because there must be investigations, you know, to be fair on both sides. Usually it takes 4 years to 6 years. You know that the justice system in the Philippines, some cases would take 20 years to 30 years before it finished. In crowd one, it only took 14 days for an order to be released. So from that, you could see how there is a problem. What would that happen? But in this presentation, I would like to share to everyone uh, the answers to the question na tinapon sa atin. The first issue from one company is that the company don't have a product. Okay, that's the first issue. The company don't have a product. As you can see, I don't have any glutathione or soap or vitamins right now. Most of the time, when you say multi-level marketing, there really is a physical product. So they say we are a Ponzi scheme because we don't have our product. Second, the other company, the file that they issued on us is that we give shares of stocks to our members. That means we sell investments because we share our monthly and quarterly income to our affiliates. So these are the two things na nireklamo sa atin. That's why we have a CDO right now. So later I will update to you what's the upcoming plans of the company. But let's first answer the questions. First, do we have a product or don't we have a product? Second, are we selling investments? Are we selling shares of stocks? So hopefully everybody is seeing the screen right now. I'll be using the PowerPoint presentation that was made by the company. And I encourage everyone to also use this PowerPoint presentation because it's very short and it's very comprehensive. All of the details that you need about the company is right here. So let's first talk about Crowd1. Basically, we're a European company. We are based in Spain. That's ICT. Nandun po yung ating mother company. In Dubai, we have our marketing company, which is located here sa Dubai, and we have other offices. So in the Philippines, we have the Crowd1 Network Ltd. Sorry, in the Philippines, we have Crowd1 Asia Pacific. Sa Dubai, we have Crowd1 Network Ltd. In Spain, we have Impact Crowd Technology. Now, the Securities and Exchange Commission filed a cease and desist order. In Tagalog, if you translate that, cease, to stop. And this is to stop whatever you are doing right now. So basically, they closed our office in the Philippines. Question, are we affected? Basically, we're affected because of the media, you know, the image. But technically, we are not affected because as members of Crowd1, we are not affiliated with Crowd1 Asia Pacific. Because Crowd1 Asia Pacific is a service center of Crowd1 in the Philippines for the Filipino affiliates. But as affiliates, if you will check your receipt when you buy an education package, it is addressed in Spain because that is where ICT is located. When you check the address of our company, it is located in Dubai. Now, SEC doesn't have a jurisdiction with Dubai, and they don't have a jurisdiction with Spain. So until they're able to close our office in Spain and in Dubai, then basically they cannot stop Crowd1 from going further. You know, Crowd1 is present in 175 countries all around the world. Medyo nakakahiya nga sa mga European uplines kasi yung Philippines yung may ganitong issue. Diyos ko, wala nga ganitong issue sa Spain, sa London, sa Sweden. And then, napaka-stricto ng mga bansang yun. And yun nga sabi nila, ba't parang naging problema pa tuloy yung Philippines? So,
Spain, they're very strict.
yeah, napaka-strict doon pagdating sa legal. Yes. Hindi ka nga makapasok doon basta-basta. Paano pa how much more to start a multi-billion dollar business, di ba? So, but yeah, we understand ganito talagang laro sa industry nito and we just would like to move on. No? The next plan for next year is to set up an office in Asia but no longer in the Philippines. Okay? Because ayaw natin na lumaki yung gulo sa mga kasama natin sa industriya. We have mad respects for them. Okay? Ito yung parating kong sinasabi. I'm not angry with them. I understand yung hugot nila. Imagine, they are in the industry for 20 years. Papasok si crowd 1, in just 1 year,
Tumba sila.
ubos yung leaders nila. Understand their frustration, you know?
Within 2 years, this two company will shut down.
Nagbago na yung networking. The world has changed. Even the networking has changed. So, yun. And next year, we'll be setting up a new office, but that will be in Hong Kong. Ano yung negative effects ito in the Philippines? The only negative effect is we can no longer do big events in the Philippines because basically our office is closed. So, hindi na tayo pwedeng gumawa ng hindi natin pwedeng gumawa ng ng Araneta event, ng Cuneta event, which is the original plan, because syempre wala na tayong office doon. So, but the next office that will be open for Asia will be in Hong Kong. That means pag merong mga leaders meeting or international gathering in Asia, it will be done in Hong Kong. There, walang jurisdiction yung kalaban natin.
Next would be going to Hong Kong.
Yes. Yung, parang bakasyon na lang din. So, as of now, yun lang po yung mga negative effects talaga niya with us. Technically, kung may mga natatakot sa inyo legally, dun sa mga legal na mga bagay pagdating sa business, take note, you are allowed to do business with any international companies. No law prohibits anyone to do business with international companies. That's why we're still doing it. And what's good with our company, we could do it anywhere around the world. So that's basically crowd 1. Yung mga bago po tayo, habang na lang tayo later yung update, iuulit ka na lang. Naka-zoom din sila. Ayan, sige po. So, now, let's first answer the first question. Ito ay question na final na reklamo sa atin nung una nating company na nag-file ng reklamo.
Ano nga yun?
Tagal natin sa pangalan, Aim High Pilipinas. Charot. Ayan. So, ito ako nag-version ng pangalan ng company ha. So, we are a Ponzi scheme because we don't have a product.
Sabi nila.
Okay, that's the contention. We don't have a product. Sige, sagutin natin yung tanong na we don't have a product. Tanong, if you're familiar with the biggest car and travel company in the world, if you're familiar with the biggest car and travel company in the world, who doesn't own a single car, who doesn't own a single part of a car, that would be Uber and that would be Grab. Okay? The biggest transport company in the world who doesn't own a single car. What are they? They are just a platform. They are just an application. They connect the owners of cars to people who want to go places. They're the biggest transport company in the world. The biggest hotel accommodation company in the world doesn't own a single hotel. It's just a platform. It's just an application. Its name is Airbnb. The biggest hotel accommodation in the world who doesn't own a single hotel. What are they? They are just a platform. They are just an application. In the Philippines, usong-uso yung Food Panda. I don't know if you've heard about Food Panda. As of now, I have 3 restaurants. I have 3 Korean restaurants in the Philippines. I have 1 pizzeria in the Philippines and 2 milk tea houses. We are in partnership with Food Panda, and Food Panda gets 30% of all our sales. What does it mean? For example, you order a milk tea worth 1,000 pesos.
It's like Karim here.
Yeah, it's like Karim in Dubai. They get 30% of the order. That means if it's 1,000 pesos, they get 300 pesos from the income. Yes, 30%. Yeah. Question, naglabas ba sila ng asukal?
Yeah.
Ng milk?
Ng baso.
Ng tea? Kahit baso man lang? Kahit tubig? No, they have not given any of that. But they earn 300 pesos from the 1,000 peso order. Question, do they own a restaurant? No. What are they? They are just an application. They are just a platform. Okay? And Crowd1, when people ask you, what is Crowd1? It's just basically like Uber, Netflix, Airbnb, or Food Panda. We don't own technically the products. We are just a platform who shares this product to our members. And because we are the one who markets the product of our partner companies to our members, we got commissions from that, the same as Uber, the same as Netflix, the same as Food Panda, and so many other applications right now. Amazon is the biggest retail distributor in the world. It doesn't own a single mall. Ano lang yung Amazon? Diba? They're just a website. They're just an application. So tanong, ano yung mga product? If you've heard about life trends. Sorry. Ayan. First product is Life Trends. When someone asks me what is Life Trends, basically Life Trends is just our own version of Airbnb or Booking.com. Okay? Life Trends po is owned by the former head of networking head of marketing of Herbalife International. Yan po yung CEO ng Life Trends. So baka sila na naman yung makalaban natin. Hopefully wag. So Life Trends is a US-based company. Para po siyang Booking.com or Airbnb or Agoda or Tripago. Okay? The original plan of Life Trends will be flights and hotels, but because of the pandemic, the flights part is not yet on your application, if you would see. But right now, we could already book hotels using Life Trends. I've personally used Life Trends in so many of my travels in the Philippines. I've been using Booking.com before. I tried to book 2 months ago a hotel in Makati City for 2 nights. Using Booking.com, it's around 13,000 pesos. But with Life Trends, it's just around 9,000 pesos. So if you are a member of Crowd1, basically you have access to the platform, meaning you have access to Life Trends. That's why when you become a member of Crowd1, automatically you have your own hotel booking business. You don't have to open a physical hotel. Virtually, you have through Life Trends your own hotel booking office. Now, how good is it? People love to travel. I think after this pandemic, everybody will be going somewhere to celebrate our survival in this pandemic. So this is really very big. This is really very big. That's Life Friends. The next product that is affiliated in our company is Migrate Hub. Migrate Hub naman po is a US-based company also. When people ask me what is Migrate Hub, basically it's just like we're selling encyclopedia or modules kung sa mga nag-online class dyan. So, Migrate Hub is an education company. It sells education packages. What are inside the education packages? The education packages are about business. Where is the money? How to get money? How to maintain money? And how to make your money grow. As of now, I have my own subdivision in South Cotabato in the Philippines. I don't own a house in subdivision. I have my own subdivision. My course in college is political science and communication. I don't have any background in real estate, but because of the skills that I've learned through Migrate Hub, I was able to set up my own subdivision. And the real estate industry is a very big industry. So what's inside more of Migrate Hub? If you are a first-time businessman, there are patented exams that you could take through Migrate Hub. Migrate Hub will tell you what kind of businessman you are or businesswoman. It will tell you your strengths and your weaknesses. It will tell you the risks that you must take and you must not take. And it will tell you which people you are compatible with and you are not. This is very amazing. Open your Migrate Hub. You could check what type of leader are you, what type of businessman are you, and which industries you can grow. Also, because Migrate Hub is in partnership with Crowd1, by December, we will launch 6 modules that is exclusive for Crowd1. Meaning, it will teach you 6 modules, 6 chapters each. It will teach you how to do Crowd1. And every Sunday, you are given a free Back to Basics seminar with Sir Peter Jacobson. Peter Jacobson is formerly working with Amway International. That's how high the caliber the people that we have right now. So when people ask you what is Migrate Hub, basically it's just like an encyclopedia selling platform. Yes, it's US and UAE based. With Crowd1. Yeah. So Migrate Hub, para lang tayong agent ng encyclopedia. But what's good with our encyclopedia is it's not about science or math, it's about life. And it's about business, you know. These are the skills that you don't learn in school, but the skills that you need in life. So that is Migrate Hub. Now let's go to Afilgo. Afilgo is our own gaming casino platform. Ano yun? If you've heard Pogo, yeah. So Pogo po is parang Afilgo is our own version of Pogo. It's a gaming site, but the games in Afilgo are more on casino, betting, lottery, poker, mahjong, mga ganun po yung mga uri ng mga games. Afilgo games cannot be played in the US, in the Middle East, and in the Philippines because in these countries and these states, online casino is not allowed. That's why we cannot access in the Philippines. Where can you play Afilgo? You could play Afilgo in South Africa, in Africa, the African continent, in Latin America, and in Europe. So these are the places you can play a field goal. If you have a crowd one app, you go to products, you click a field goal, you go to partners. Okay? You check the partners there. Background check, background check. You check the partners, you could see Betway. Okay? And so many other partners there. Go to Google, search these companies. These are multi-billion-dollar companies that is in partnership with a field goal. But the problem with the field goal, syempre the market is not everybody because it's casino games. There are many laws against online casinos and especially religion and religious countries, bawal yung mga ganitong uri ng mga games. But a field goal was launched December last year and we're really earning so much from a field goal alone. Okay? This December, we will have Epic One Lotto. Epic One Lotto should have been launched April 4 this year. However, because of pandemic, the IT personnel of the field goal were not able to fly from different parts of Europe to Sweden. But right now, flights is already allowed inside Europe. So we're already ready for a field goal's full launch. Okay? The first game was Epic One Lotto. I asked Sir Jonathan Strom, why Lotto? Why Lotto as the first game? He said, because you don't need brains to play Lotto. Like, it's the most basic game. You don't have to explain it, okay? Unlike Mobile Legends or Dota, yeah, just have to pick numbers and wish that you win, okay? But what's good with the field goal is, it's European. Therefore, what you win is uh, euros, okay? And its motto is we win together. What does that mean? Each one of us, since we are members of Crowdon, again, the platform, the app, we have access to a field goal. Now, each one of us becomes our own Lotto ticket outlets. Okay? So, for example, Miss Lynn is not a member of Crowdon. She wants to try Epic One Lotto. Where will she buy the ticket? To me. That's already my income. Now, what if Miss Lynn wins?
You will get commission.
I will also get. If she gets 1 million euros, I get 1 million euros. That's why it's called We Win Together. Yun yung pasabog, inunahan ko na. Yan yung pasabog this December. That's why everybody's so excited with the Epic One
This is
Lotto.
another way how you
Epic One, yes. Epic One Lotto is the first, yeah. Epic One Lotto is the first game in the world to be played using networking style. Okay, how is it? Even if I'm just the only member of Crowd One, all of you here are not members of Crowd One. The more tickets that I sell, the more chances that I will also win. Yeah. So that will be, yeah, your own Lotto outlet. That will be, yes, that's Epic One Lotto. So the motto is you win together, the more you sell, syempre, the more chances of winning. That's
You know how much franchise to get a Lotto?
yes,
Million.
yes, you need millions to
You
get.
don't need to. It's only 6,000 pesos.
You can start your own Lotto outlet. And that is just a field goal. I'm not even excited with the field goal. Okay, what I'm excited is with Mixter. Okay, you could check. The partner of Mixter is Emerge Gaming. You check, please do check. Go to Google, Emerge Gaming. You go to Australian stock market because it is in the Australian stock market. Mixter, in partnership with Emerge Gaming, will be releasing 400 plus games this December. This November 14th, 2020. Now, Mixter is a puzzle, social, esports, and console gaming platform. What is puzzle and social games? Ano po mga examples niyan? The examples are Candy Crush, the basic games, Snake and Ladder, chess, Candy Crush, Angry Birds. These are sample of basic games. Meaning, anyone, regardless of age, could play the game. So if you are a Crowd One member, you have sons and daughters. Before you get angry when they play, right now, no, you tell them stop studying, play this, because we get commissions from the games. Yeah, so that will be Mixer. Esports games examples are Tekken, Street Fighter, Dota. These are example of esports games. Here you could win prize pools. Okay, so just by playing, you compete, and when you rank the highest, you get a portion of the cash. So even if they are not Crowd One members, as long as they play Mixer games through the tournaments in esports, because there will be country versus country, like Philippines versus Dubai, Dubai versus etc. That will be happening through Mixer. That's esports. Now, January 21, 2020, January last week 2021, last week of January 2021, next year. Okay, we'll
3 months from
yeah, 3 months from now, we will be launching Mixer Premium Games. What are Mixer Premium Games? These are console games. What are examples of console games? PS4, Xbox. That means you no longer have to buy PS4 or Xbox. You just connect your phone to your smart TV and you could already play. That is Mixer Premium Games. That's expensive. It's a little bit expensive, but it would be
So you
really fun.
at least you don't need to buy this.
Yes, you no longer have to buy the PS4 every year. Just have to upgrade your Mixer account and play this. By January, that will be in 2021. You go for Emerge Gaming, my God. Emerge Gaming right now is #1 in the Australian stock market. How did that happen? 4 years ago, Emerge Gaming was founded in Australia. In 4 years, they just have 35,600 players. Check this. You could validate this information in the internet. Researcher ako eh. Medyo yan yung strength ko. 35,600 players in 4 years. When they partnered with Crowd1, October 15 to October 20,
5 days.
5 days, they have 3 million players. 4 years, 35,600 players. With Crowd1, 5 days, 3 million players. You see how powerful this platform is. Right now, Emerge Gaming has its stocks shoot up 53.7% in 5 days. Imagine November 14.
So,
It's just pre-launch. Imagine full launch November 14.
100%.
How big will their... That's why many companies will be coming to us. Unahan ko na, March 2020. You could also check this in the internet. Game Cloud. You search Game Cloud. It already released an issue about its partnership with Mixer. Okay? What is Game Cloud? It's Microsoft Games. Okay? You could check this. All of this information are available in the internet. Okay? So if you're excited with the field goal, really guys, you have that same Mixer. Okay? So tanong, may product ba? Is there a product?
Ano tawag dyan?
Diyos ko, paliguan ko kasi ng Mixer Games.
400 kasi may product yan.
Mixer alone.
It's a company.
Yes.
Not a product, it's a company.
Yes. So you see how powerful the crowd is? This year we focus on games because that's the original plan. Next year,
Yeah,
please be excited. If you're excited today,
excited.
next year we will do entertainment. What is it? Our own Netflix and our own Spotify. Video movie streaming and music streaming. That will be next year. Because the games will be all released this year. Okay, and January up to the last week. But next year, we will go full entertainment. That's why you search Crowd1 Live and Crowd1 Studios. These companies are already partnering with movie companies and music companies to do this business. As in, ayan. Kung hindi pa kayo kontento doon, we have regional products, okay? We have Safer. What is Safer? When people ask me what is Safer, it's just basically 911. So if you get to an accident or someone's house is burned or you need a medical emergency, just click Safer and the right people will go there. So this is available in Nigeria. That is Safer. Now we have Tribute. Tribute is our luxury app. In Tribute, you could order luxury perfumes, bags, shoes, cosmetics, etc. So
Actually, this is a networking company.
yeah, and they're already in our company.
So, by the way, all those networking companies there, you can tie up with us. You can make a complaint to us.
Yes,
Or
we're
else,
friends.
after 2 years, 1 year, your company will shut down.
Okay, so that's our product. So I think we've already answered this. Actually, when the SEC CDO was given to Crowd1, the only request of Crowd1 is not to leave the CDO. The only request of Crowd1 is to get a chance to present our business model to SEC. However, 4 times we asked them for like 30 minutes to present our side. They rejected. So, I don't want to speculate, but I think you know what's happening.
Ganun lang yan.
A company refused to give kasi, the
Yeah, company wants bigger.
you know how Europeans do the business.
Hindi sila under the table. They don't want to be
Yeah.
under the table. European are like that. Hindi sila.
So that's it. Basically, we're 100% mobile business. Ako anywhere in the world, as long as I have this phone, this is so important. This cannot be lost. This is my business. I could do the business. Imagine even your application, Crowd1, you could do the presentation using your laptop or your cell phone. So we are 100% mobile. Our CEO, you could check his background, Johan Stelbon Holstein. Even before I met Crowd1, I already know the guy because I'm a public speaker. I'm a fan of TED Talks. Who speaks in TED Talks? It's Morgan Freeman, Angelina Jolie. These are Malala. These are the people who speaks in TED Talks. And this guy is a TED Talks speaker. In the Philippines, it's Boy Abunda who speaks in TED Talks. So this guy is really good. He has three companies in the European stock market and New York Stock Exchange. And when he said he will bring Crowd1 to the stock market, I'm sure he could. One, to bring one company to the stock market, you could say that's luck. Okay? Two, you could say that's skill. But three companies in the stock market, I think this guy is not normal. Okay? And now he's bringing Crowd1 in the stock market. So I've already known the guy through TED Talks even before I've met Crowd1. That's why when I've learned that the guy is the CEO, it really made me excited. Please, if given the chance to meet this guy, I really have goosebumps. I've heard so many good speakers before in the Philippines and abroad in my previous job, but this guy would really give you goosebumps when he speaks. The genuinity in the way he speaks. He's angry with the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Why? Because Mark Zuckerberg earns billions from us, from our faces. Does Mark Zuckerberg share the income?
He's not sharing.
No. Actually, Mark Zuckerberg is earning through our network. So our friends who have Facebook accounts, so our family members who have previous accounts, because why would I sign up in Facebook? I would sign up in Facebook because I want to know what's happening with my classmate in high school or in the elementary. That's why Philippines is the number one user of Facebook in the world. And take note that Facebook doesn't pay a single peso in tax in the Philippines because it's a US-based company. So, grabe. That's why in his speeches, you could always see him talk about Facebook and these other big companies who are earning by the billions to other people's networks and not even sharing a portion of that. This guy is also a graduate of Harvard. Same with Mark Zuckerberg. As of now, we have offices in Johannesburg, Africa, Manila, Philippines, that will be transferred in Hong Kong, Stockholm, Sweden, nandiyan po yung ating Atilgo and Mixter. We have Madrid, Spain, that's where ICT is located. Another branch is in Malaga, Spain. Our finance team will be, I think, located in Malaga, Spain. I don't know if many of you have felt right now, there are delays in withdrawals for 2 months now because we are in transition. Because we now have a separate company who will be managing our withdrawals. The goal is to make the withdrawals as quick as 9 days to 21 days using Bitcoin. So, please, if you have delays, especially in 2 months, 3 months na yung withdrawals, message the support so that they could see that there are still glitches in the withdrawal. Help the company know that there are still problems by messaging that support. Huwag kayong matakot. Just message the support so that they could see na may problem sa withdrawals ninyo. Ako, last week, twice pumasok na withdrawals ko kasi halos everyday ako nag-message sa support. Siyempre sila yung nagbibigay ng pera. So, message natin sila. And London, United Kingdom is the newest office that we have right now. The next offices to open will be in Colombia, Brazil, Nigeria, Hong Kong, and Kenya. So, if you have people in these companies, please talk to them bago pa magkaroon ng office doon. Para kayo yung nauna doon na mga countries. So, let's talk about membership. When you join Crowd1, it's actually free. Membership in Crowd1 is free. Okay, that's what I would like everybody to know. Membership in Crowd1 is free. You're given a free rent account when you join in Crowd1. However, since your membership is free, you don't earn anything because you have not given anything. So membership is free, meaning you could access all of our products from the hotels to the games to the other platforms that we will have in the upcoming future. However, you don't earn anything from that because you have not basic in business. You have to give something in order to earn something. Now, if you want to earn the way we're earning Crowd1, basically what you do, you have to buy an education package. Okay? So you don't invest in the stock market or what. You buy an education package because this is your foundation in learning the business, how to do the business. Not everybody of us is a graduate of any business course. So if you want to know and understand the business, how to do crowd one every Sunday, get a chance to to go to the Back to Basics seminar with Sir Peter Jacobson, you have to buy a package. Okay? You could get from white package, it's 99 euros, black package, 299 euros, gold package, 799 euros, 2,419 euros for the titanium. Eto, any package you could start. Okay? Doesn't have to be titanium, doesn't have to be white, doesn't have to be black, doesn't have to be gold. However, basic in business, of course, the more products you buy, syempre, the more perks you have. Later, you will understand what are the perks of the different packages. So, don't worry if you start with white. I also started with white, okay? Because, I was just a secretary in a small office a few months ago. Right now, I already have like 10 businesses in my name. So, you can start in white. However, syempre, those who have black, gold, and titanium have bigger advantages. Later, you will understand ano yung mga advantages na yan. Now, every time you buy a package, you patronize the company, you are given Crowd 1 rewards. What are Crowd 1 rewards? Crowd 1 rewards are just like when you book a plane ticket and you just use one airline, they give you miles. Okay? The more you patronize the company, meaning the more money you spend in the company, the more rewards they give you. In the Philippines, the example that I use is SM bonus card. Okay? Ano po yung...
Dito tayo kasi mag-lobat siya.
Sige.
Sige lang, ibigbitin mo lang ako sa kita.
Ay, grabe. Multitasking. Sige po, lipat lang muna kami po para ma-charge yung laptop. Sige po. Lipat lang po kami, saglit lang. 1 minute.
Commercial lang po, commercial break.
Ayan. Sige po. So basically, Crowd 1 rewards is just like a reward that you get every time you patronize or use the product. So every time you buy an education package or upgrade an education package, you get more rewards. So for example, you also ano ba yan? Patronize a product by sharing Mixter. The moment you share Mixter, if your friend, even though they are not members of Crowd 1, if your friend nakapag-invite siya ng player. So, sino dito yung may mga Mixter link na paki-use po niyo yung Mixter link, the moment you invite to pre-register to Mixter, what happens is you get an additional 100 Crowd 1 rewards. So, paano po napapanat itong Crowd 1 rewards? By participating in the company, by helping the company grow to get more Crowd 1 rewards. So, to summarize it all, what's happening? How does Crowd 1 make money? Si Crowd 1, iniipon yung crowd. Crowd 1 makes the crowd. We prepare the crowd for our partner companies who have products and services. And because we give the companies the opportunity to connect to our products and our services, we get commissions from it. So people are wondering, Ronnie, ba't dami-dami mong pera? Ba't pandemic, nagpapagawa ka ng bahay, bumibili ka ng sasakyan? Ano nagawa? Drugs? Sabi ko, bawal na yung drugs. Magagaling si President. So, people don't understand how big the industry na pinapasok natin. Sa games pa lang, people nagtatanong sa akin dati, Ronnie, paano yung kikita dyan? Yung games, diba mostly ng mga games libre? But people don't understand that per download, bayad po yan. Per open mo ng app or ng game, may lalabas na advertisements dyan, bayad po yan. Pag bibili ka ng mga espada, ng mga baril, ng mga magic wand, ng mga costume, ng mga skin sa Mobile Legends, bayad po yan. Pag nagsusubscribe ka sa mga gaming companies, like nagiging Starlight member ka, nagsusubscribe ka sa Level Up Games, bayad po yan. So these are actually earning. And because we provide them the opportunity to earn, etong mga companies na to ay binibigay yung commission sa company natin. Magkano yung nakukuha natin? Eto na. Last year, it's 50-50. Meaning, pag kumita si Mixer or si Afilgo, 50% ng income napupunta doon sa gumawa ng games. 50% sa atin. Last year, 1 million affiliates lang tayo. This year, 14 million affiliates. And we're expecting 25 million by the end of December. Ano na po yung leverage natin? 60-40.
Sa atin na 60?
Sa atin ang 60.
Wow. I thought it's only 35.
Yes, 60 na yun sa atin. Bakit? We give them the clients that they need. Uulitin ko lang, Emerge Gaming, 4 years, 35,600 players.
But they are already 64 billion.
Yeah, naman ano sila masyado na company with 35,600 players. Imagine their net worth with, my God, 3 million players in 5 days. Ayoko na lang mag-overestimate. Basta 5 days, 3 million. I don't know pagdating ng November 14. Okay?
I think, ano yan, let's say 15
Really get. And in the contract of the internet, how many people is in the contract of crowd 1 that we must give Emerge Gaming? Only 100,000. They only demanded 100,000 players. We did that in 5 hours, I think. Okay. Now, the 60% that we get every time the product of our partner earns, the 60% that we get is divided into these 3. If you're a crowd 1 member, you must memorize this. 40, 40, 20. Okay? The 60%, if that's 100%, we divide it into 40, 40, 20. The first 40% is given to all members who have ranks. May rango. So if you have a rank right now, either it be team leader, coordinator, manager, director, president, senior president, you get every month 40% from the income of these companies. So imagine, November 14, 400 games of Mixter, and we get 40% of the income of that company. Okay? Every month. That's every month. Okay? Hindi pa kasali yung entertainment ha, yung our own version of Netflix and Spotify.
Just like, example, it is a 1 billion.
Yeah.
It's 1 billion.
40% of that atin.
That
Yung
is-
mga may rango.
That is 400 million, right? So 400 million, di-divide natin sa 21 pools.
Yeah.
O yan, alam niyo na ngayon kung magkano yun.
Yeah. So that's 40%. Now the remaining 40% is given every 3 months. Ito ay nakabase sa dami ng crowd 1 rewards nyo. That means the more crowd 1 rewards you have, the higher the accounts, the more participation you do in the company, the more shares. Yung pag-share mo ng mga MIG Sterling, the more crowd 1 rewards, meaning dun lumalaki yung every 3 months mo. Ito yung pagkakamali ng iba. They expect, pag sumali na crowd 1, di ba may every 3 months. Yung next 3 months niya, no, wala siyang ginawa, million yung makukuha niya. Hindi po ganon. Because every 3 months, nakadepende po sa laki ng income ng company and sa dami ng crowd 1 rewards mo. Ano po ibig sabihin nun? If you want your every 3 months to grow, help the company grow, promote its product, share its links, because dun po tayo lumalaki yung every 3 months mo. Magtsaga po tayo every Wednesday, claim the free rewards. For 1 year, I've already been claiming free rewards as of now. In my crowd 1 rewards only, ha, I'm earning around 300,000 pesos every 3 months. In my crowd 1 rewards
It's
only.
like 100,000 every month.
Yeah. In my crowd 1 rewards only. Because even 1 reward, hindi ko po yan pinapalampas. I claim all of my rewards. Not to mention, I still have my monthly. Not to mention my daily binary. Okay? That's 40, 40, and 20. What is 20? The 20% goes to company na po. So, napupunta na po yan sa company. Para saan po yun? Tubig, kuryente, sweldo ng mga tao, monthly operational expenses ng company. So, this is distributed, all of the income of the company, the 60% of our shares from the income of the games, ito po ay distribute 40, 40, 20. Gano'n po kagalante yung company natin? 80% of the income is given to us. Ganun po kagalante yung company. 80% of the income is given to us. 40 is given every month. 40 is given every 3 months. 20 lang po yung napupunta sa company. So, I will talk so much about the compensation plan because I know you already have an understanding on this. I would like to talk about the monthly. How is it calculated? The monthly is calculated through using the income pool. Ano po yung income pool? The 40% is sinabi ko kanina sa inyo, the 40% is put in the income pool every month. Okay? We have 21 pools in the company and each one of the pool gets equal shares every month. That means if the company earns 21 million euros every month, each pool will get 1 million euros kasi 21 pools. Now, if I am team leader 1, how hard is it to be team leader 1? 6 people under your team. 6 white accounts under your team or 2 black accounts under your team. You automatically become team leader 1. So, napakadali lang. Meaning, if there are 1 million team leader 1 in the world, may 1 million euros sa pool number 1. Ilan kayo maghahati-hati ng 1 million euros? 1 million. That means, tag 1 euro kayo. Napakadali lang naman mag-team leader 1. So that's 60 pesos. Not bad. Sadaan na nakakuha ng 60 pesos ngayong pandemic. Di ba? Kung team leader 1. Gusto mong tumaas ang rango mo. How many people? 12 people under your team. Either direct invite or not. 12 white accounts or 3 blacks na nag-pair under your team. You become team leader 2. Please i-review nyo po yung mga requirements ng pooling. Now, kung may 1 million euros doon, may 500,000 na team leader 2 kasi mas mahirap yon. Magkano kayo per month? Tagto 2 euros kayo pag hahatiin nyo yung 1 million euros. Ako po ay President 1. I am at pool number 13. Sa buong mundo, hindi pa po umaabot ng 50 ang President 1. Magkano ako ngayon per month? Nasa around... Ayoko sabihin. Nasa around mga 500,000 plus per month. Tulog ako niyan ha. Meaning either I network or not network. As long as someone plays the games of a field goal, mixer, etc., books a hotel with live threads, I get that every month. Last May, nasa 200,000 lang yan. Ngayon, nasa 500,000 per month. Every month, lumalaki yan.
So, especially this coming December,
Eto pa. Magkano yung estimate? Estimate na conservative. Ito yung pinakamabang estimate sa akin.
baka December 15, kasi November 15,
Kaya.
mag-start pa lang si
Si Mixer. By December, nasa mga around 7 million per month. Yes. Yeah. Per estimate, ito, sasabihin ko lang kasi na-announce na din naman to. A director 1 would earn at least 3,000 euros to 20,000 euros per month by January next year. That's, sorry. 300,000 pesos. How many in euros?
by 60, 1.8. 1.8
And 500,000 pesos, like ilang pesos sa'yo?
60, 3,000 euro. Kasi ang 1,000 euro is 60.
60, di ba?
60.
Parang mga nasa around 5,000, I think. 5,000 euros to 20,000 euros by January, yung Director 1. Yeah, yung sinasabi ko sa mga leaders ko, gusto nyo talagang ma-feel yung income sa crowd 1, at least Director 1. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Kahit mag-stop ka pa mag-networking, kahit mag-stop pa lahat ng tao mo mag-networking, you will be getting this amount because people will be playing and using our products.
But now, it's easy to become a director, especially now that there's Mixer. When we
Yes.
started kasi in crowd 1, okay?
Just a feel
We don't have
good.
anything, no
Yeah.
single, even a
Oo, no, yes. Oo, may
Only my
Tama. Ngayon, may ano na.
See guys, I become a director 1 star in 6 months. Right?
But only 2 months to become Director 2.
Director 2 months.
Wow.
Because there is already that time, life threat.
Now with Mixter, it's
Hindi, wala
easy.
pang life threats. Wala pang life threats kasi life threats is July. Doon ako nag-director 1 eh. Ay, imagine nyo. See, ang pinupoint ko is, when we started,
Mas
especially
mahirap.
them,
Mas mahirap.
mas mahirap kasi they don't have anything to offer. Now, you can offer everything.
Yes.
It's easy for them to sign up.
My goal, my mother has been telling me, at 27 years old, to earn ₱500,000 per month. I think that's already too much. And it's increasing every month.
Okay,
But-
we're already in the income.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
guys, I will ask him for, how much your total income in 1 month. From your binary to your matching bonus to your residual income. Estimated, more or less.
the biggest, ngayon siguro, I think it's around 5 to 10
5 to 10 what?
million.
Million
Right now,
peso.
But before, when I'm doing marketing, it's around 30 million per month.
30 million per month.
Yung dati. Yung dati. Kaya nga bumalik ako. I stopped for 7 months. During the quarantine, I have not left the house, etc.
So guys,
Pero kasi ma'am, kasi ako, I present 5 presentations per day. I eat only once a day when I was doing the business. Nakaka-addict kasi. Kaya nga di ba nung last time, ang payat-payat ko compared ngayon na 7 months kaya ako kumain at natulog lang. Compared dati.
so it means guys, he stopped for 7 months, but before he stopped 7 months, he's earning 30,000 pesos in a month. That's
Not
around 2
30
million
million.
dirhams in a month.
No, that's around 30 million.
2 million in dirhams.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
2
tama.
million in
Tama.
dirhams. He stopped for 7 months, but he still is earning around, let's say 5 to 10, around 7 to 8 million pesos in a month.
Mm.
Eh, wala pa siyang ginagawa na nagtatabalong siya.
And the president, my goal is ambassador.
Now,
Okay.
because he's,
There are only 5 ambassadors in the world. If I will be 6, imagine, at level 19, 20, and 21, there are only 6 of us who will be dividing So if you really want to enjoy your incoming crowd one, this is what I would like to tell you. You really rank up. Rank up. Kasi yung ranking up, yun yung sasabi ko, hindi naman tayo habang buhay magna-networking eh. 1 year to 2 years of networking, I think it's already enough. Okay? So you don't have to do networking for the rest of your life. Maghirap tayo ng 1 to 2 years. Yung sasabi nila, hala, Ronnie mo, ang yaman-yaman mo na, ang ganda-ganda ng buhay mo. Hindi na alam dati once a day na ako kumakain. Ang dala ko na dati Starbucks na green tea latte, venti, hot non-fat. Yan, memories ko. Sympathetic ko, yan lang yung buhay ko before. But right now, I'm already enjoying what I've planted for a year. And people have been planting for 40 years and 50 years and still don't have this kind of lifestyle. Okay? Dati ang dream ko, my dream is really like to be like Chris Aquino, di ba na, oh my God, there's an earthquake. I want to go shopping tomorrow. Let's go to Singapore. So, dati di ba magkaka-Singapore ka, 10 taon mong pag-iipunan yung Singapore.
Ngayon, tapos, if you want
ngayon,
just right now.
Yeah, kung wala lang pandemic, my God, di ba? So, if you really want to appreciate, no, your incoming crowd one, really, your goal is really to rank up. So, our monthly is given every month. Wala pong mintis yan. Every 15th day of the month. Walang delay. Yes. And every 3 months, the next set will be in December 15. So, all of those who became members by September 15 will be part of the every 3 months this December 15. Now, those who joined September 15 until now, your next schedule will be March 15. So, ganun na po yung kadali. That's for the quarterly. But every month, it's always every 15. So, November 15, meron na naman kaming tatanggapin. So, that's basically it. I will let me talk about binary because I know you already have a background on the binary and the matching. Our incentives, we do this twice a year, so every 6 months. The minimum requirement is Director 1. If you become Director 1, you get 1 ticket. Director 2, you get 2 tickets. Anyone who would like to bring, kahit sino pa yan, you could bring along the cruise. All expense paid, it's luxury VIP cruise. You could search MSC Cruise or MSC Bellissima. It's one of the 5 biggest cruise ships in the world, even bigger than Titanic. That's what we get to ride every 6 months. The June schedule this year is 7 countries in Europe, but it was canceled because of the pandemic. The next schedule is December. This year, it's Persian Gulf, Dubai cruise. So, hopefully mag-open na yung hopefully mag-open na po yung cruise this December. Sana nga. That's the Persian Gulf cruise naman this December.
Pero wala pa naman news na.
Wala pa, hindi pa siya nag-use.
So, we're just waiting kung
kung mag-open sana yung MSC Fantasia, yung ating partner dito sa Dubai. MSC is also a Swedish company, same with our company. Now, that's for directors. If you become a president, in my level, you become part of the bucket list. What is the bucket list? Only a few people knows this. Okay? Bucket list is every month. We get to be invited to Spain or to Sweden or to wherever the CEO is for our monthly meeting. This is free. So, this is for the presidents. Okay? So, if you want an extra lifestyle, go for president. If you want a good life, you go for director. But if you want really something extra, you become a president. When I met the first president I met in Caldwan, his name is Mr. Smile. He's from Africa. He was president 2-star that time. I was manager level that time. In the Philippines, I was already earning around 1,000 euros per day or 60,000 pesos per day. Yeah. Nung nagsi-60,000 per day na ako, mayabang na ako. Siyempre, 60,000 per day sa Pilipinas, yabang-yabang ko na. Outfit na outfit, ganyan. Pagpunta sa Rockwell office, yabang ko na. Ako pinakamaingay doon. How much are you earning today? 500 euros. Okay, that's good. How much are you earning, Ronnie? 1,000 euros per day. Oh, you're really good. Yabang na. However, when Mr. Smile visited the office in the Philippines, he was president to that time. And we were talking, syempre mayabang, kausapin ko yung Aprikano. Sabi ko, Mr. Smile, Ronnie, oh, you're Ronnie, you're famous in the group chats of the leaders because 1 month lang eh. Rumang up, agad ako to manager 3 that time. Tapos, sabi niya, how much are you earning today? Sabi ko, on average, I think I'm earning around 1,000 euros per day. And he said, oh, that's a good start. Sabi ko, huh? That's a good start? 1,000 euros per day? Sabi ko, Mr. Smile, if you don't mind, how much are you earning per day? So he opened his account, he showed it to me. This is what I'm earning per day. 20,000 euros. That's 1.2 million pesos per day. It's like, can I really achieve that?
But now there's a cap. 75,000 euro per week.
Yeah, there's a cap. But what's good with the company? In other companies, they flash out. So for example, you've earned around 100,000 pesos today, and you're just supposed to earn 35,000 pesos. The remaining 65,000 pesos that goes to the company. Okay, in other companies. In Crowd One, if you've already reached your limit, you've tried it already. And director, that's the problem of the director. You get a limit. So that's 1.2 million pesos per day, 3.5 million pesos something to 4 million per week. Okay, if you're a director. If you're a president, you double that. So every time you rank up, you double your limit.
1 to 13th level is
Yeah.
20, maximum is 20 per week.
Yeah.
20,000 per
Yeah.
week. That is 1.2 million pesos in a week.
Yeah. So don't worry if you reach the limit. Okay, it will not go away. It will just be delayed and it will be given to you the next week. So those who have these problems are director up. Ito yung problema namin. Wala, 1.2 na ako, limit na ako. So, good problem. Okay, the remaining, for example, if you're in, on one day, 1.5. So 1.2 lang yung limit. The 300,000 will come again next week. So, that's
Okay, still there, guys.
It's still there. Yeah. Ang problema, pagpasok niya next week, na-full ka na naman. Kasi, that's a good problem. Yes,
At
yes.
least in a week, your team are being sleeping. At least you can have the
Ayan, yeah. Ayun po. So, basically, I think hindi naman mga bago lahat ng nandito na they're already, So, yun po, hopefully, na-update namin kayo. If you're excited for Mixter and you're excited with the Epic One Lotto this December, I think you should be excited with our own Netflix and our own
I
Spotify
have
by
to
now.
cancel my subscription in Netflix.
Yes, I've been paying in Netflix monthly.
I'm paying also, even I'm not watching.
So, why not me subscribe na lang kay Crowd One? Diba? And we get 60% of the income of that company.
And then
That
all
is
of you
surprising.
guys under me and direct to me, I'm earning from you guys 15%.
So yun po, tip sa mga leaders dito, ito po yung tip. Una, sinasabi ko sa mga leaders ko, in this business, bawal swapa.
Yes.
Yeah, in this business, you cannot be greedy, okay? In other companies, this is the problem. They get direct sales commission. Okay, like for example, if I invite Miss Lynn, I get 500 pesos direct commission. If I invite Ma'am, I get 500 pesos direct commission. Now, what if both of us is friend with Miss Lynn? So, both of us will fight to get Miss Lynn because it's 500 pesos direct commission. In Crowd One, we don't have that. Okay, because we will be competing against each other. But what we have is the matching bonus, the 10% bonus every time someone earns in your group. So your goal is not for you to earn so much. Your goal is for you to have as many people in your team to earn. So that when example, Miss Lee is your friend and Mom is your friend, she's already a member under my team, I would no longer have to get Miss Lee. I would give her to Ma'am so that she will earn. Because if she doesn't earn, wala siyang kwenta sa grupo ko. Kasi I don't get 10%. Diba? So if I want to earn, I would help her earn. That's really one of the main things that I love about the business. Hindi po dito pagalingan. Palakasan po ng grupo. Hindi siya individual dito. Nagtatanong, Ronnie, President 1, ilang tao kailangan mo? Ilan lang ba tao ko? 23. 23 directs lang po ako. How many directs ka naman? Oh my God. 20 lang po ang kailangan mo. The rest, you give it to others.
Kasi wala akong 15 direct.
hinahabol mo yung weekly na kanya-kanya ng strategy, yes. Minamax out mo yung pwede rin. Pero ako, 23 directs lang, mama ko is president 2. Mama, mas malaking income ng mama ko. Wala nga siya dito, hindi ko siya pe-present, diba? Kasi under niya ako eh. Imagine in my team, how many millionaires already. Yung team po natin sa Philippines, tayo may pinakamaraming millionaires sa team natin.
Directors already.
Yeah, in our team. Kasi yung strategy nga natin, bigay-bigay. Pag ako, kompleto ko na yung 20 ko, bigay na, bigay. Meron pa nga kaming leaders na tag-dalawa lang yung direct. 4 lang ang direct. Kasi mas inuuna na, pero director level na sila. Taga-4 lang direct. Kasi ang strategy namin, bigay. Para kasi, the more people na kumikita sa grupo mo, 10%. Take note, 10% ka sa left. 10% ka sa right. Plus binary.
But they have to get at least the maximum.
20. Maximum 20.
That's why sabi ko nga, just to start, even you're black, go for 20 direct.
Yes.
Just
Yes, tama. Very good. Tama yung suggestion ni Miss Lynn. It doesn't matter what color your account is, but just get black. Pero just get 20 directs. However, may limits din kasi that's why we aim for bigger accounts. Like for example, if you're a white account and you have 20 directs, your 10% matching level will only get you level 1. So if she's earning under my team, I'm just a white account, I get 10% from her income. Pero pag si ma'am, invite niya si ma'am, pag kumita si ma'am, wala na akong 10% doon. Kasi level 1 lang ang white. Black is level 2. So, hanggang 3. So, si ma'am, at saka si ma'am, kahit sila hindi ko na direct, siya lang yung direct ko, every time kita sila, I also get 10% of their income. Now, titanium is up to level 5. So, kahit hindi mo nakilala yung mga nasa ilalim, ilang 10% yon. Ganun yung karami. Level 1 mo 20, di ba? 20 directs. Pag yung 20 mo nag-20, level 2 mo ilan yun? That's 400. Di ba? Yung level 3 mo, that's 16,000. Level 4 mo, that's 300 something thousand. Yung titanium mo, level 5, it's 1.2 million people under your team. You get 10%. Yun yung perks ng mga may matataas na account. But again, it doesn't mean na pag mababa yung account mo, hindi mo na kaya workout. White lang po ako nagsimula, ang yabang-yabang ko. White lang po ako nagsimula. Just ko, hindi na ako kumain kasi 5 presentations per day. Siyempre, lamang yung titanium sa white. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na pag white tayo, magiging natin ng loob. Laban. May fear of loss. Pagkatapos ng upgrade, yun yung ginawa ng mama ko.
After a week upgrade.
After
upgrade.
Yes, yun yung ginawa ng mama ko. Because yung nakikita naman namin, we don't want to waste the 10%. Because these are centavos. But 1.2 million na centavos.
No, and not centavos, this is in you.
It's in times 60.
Hindi yan.
So yan, first tip ko parati every time you do this, hindi ko pwede dito yung, ito talaga yung pinaka-tip ko parati sa mga leaders.
Ano naman?
Second,
Ano naman?
don't choose when and who to market. Sometimes yung iba yung strategy dito, pag nag-crowd 1, anong hahanapin? The first thing that they will look is for the richest friend. Diba? The first that they will look for is the richest friend. Bakit? Kukuha ng titanium. Ganun pairing ng titanium. Diba? But I think that's not a good strategy. Most of my directs are just white. Okay?
Bagyo ngayon, puro titanium.
Ang akin, mas gusto ko mas maraming yumaman. Kasi mayayaman nila ito titanium. Hindi na kailangan yung crowd 1. Ako personally, ito yung akin. You need to look for people who are interested in the business and who are willing to really learn and understand it. Because a year ago, hindi naman ako nag-titanium. But I brought so many people in these companies because I really want to do the business. I'm really interested in the business. So, ang sasabi sa kanila parati, don't discriminate. Anyone who wants to join the business, even if it's white or black or gold or titanium, bring them in the business. Ito nga yung hindi ko alam in my team. I think 10 sa 20 ko ay single moms. Ito yung parang naging trend sa akin. Because I was raised by a single mom, kaya medyo naging I think mas nagkaroon ako ng relationship doon sa mga members namin, like Miss Marge, apply ngayon ng buong Dubai, single mom, may Iloilo team, is headed by a single mom, may Jensen team, is headed by a single, so may mga ganun. So, look for the people who you think needs a break, needs something to change in their lives because this business is really life-changing. Grabe. If nalulula kayo dun sa 500,000 per day or 1 million per day, kahit 1,000 pesos per day lang. Sabi ko dati, Lord, kahit 1,000 pesos per day kasi OA naman yung 60,000 per day. Kahit 1,000 pesos per day lang, my God. 30,000 pesos para na akong teacher 2 sa DepEd. Sabi ko, hindi ko okay, mabubuhay na ako ng 30,000. Wala ka na yun sa Pilipinas. 30,000 per day. Pero wala sinobrahan ng Diyos. Sinobrahan ng Diyos. So, share ko lang, as of now, I have three, because of the knowledge that I have with my great hub, yung pera nyo dito malaki, huwag nyo ring sasayangin. So, every time I earn in Proud One, I think around 80% of my income, I start up a new business. I don't buy cars, I don't buy mga luxury things. Most of my income in Proud One, I did businesses. So, as of now, I have 3 Korean restaurants, a pizzeria, the biggest pizza house in Jensen, is owned by me. 2 milk tea shops. Hindi po to franchise in my name. Ako po yung nagbibigay ng franchise. Kung gusto niyo ng bagong business, pwede ko yun i-share. Charot. Franchise ko ng milk tea. I already have an IT company in the Philippines. We already have 7 contracts with 7 different local government units. So, ganun po kalaki din yung IT company ko sa Pilipinas. And I have already now 1 subdivision sold out na. And mag-open by December yung pangalawa kong subdivision. So, I think I have 10 cars right now. Hindi ko na-memorize. Mga nasa 10 na yung sasakyan ko. I have like 5 houses right now. And ito actually extra lang siya eh. What I'm very happy is like my mom is already stable. Actually yung pinaka naging hugot ko dito. My mom is already 52 years old and she's already enjoying her life. She's president 2. I am president 1. My brother is manager 3. So, all of us are already set in our lives. So, yun, hopefully, ma-meet ko pa kayo kung bukas available kayo. I could still come to your presentation.
Okay, tomorrow, guys, we can have another presentation like this and some of the leaders you can tell me para ma-set natin sa kanya. Kasi hindi tayo po pwede sabay-sabay
Yung malalaki, yes.
dito sa hotel. Nasisita po tayo kasi alam niyo na COVID, bawal. Kaya po nga kami dito para hindi kami makakilala. We are separate kami dito. Okay? But we'll check in my place pag pwede na siya lumabas kasi bawal pa po siya lumabas ng hotel because kasi
wait ko pa yung go signal doon sa app.
Hotel at the airport if they are free na lumabas ng hotel. Bawal pa po kasi sila. And once they're free to go out the hotel, ayan po, pwede po tayo sa labas.
2 days yata.
Yeah, within 48 hours kasi siya. Pero now, kami po pumupunta sa kanya. Tomorrow, okay, kung sino yung po pwede, yan. Siguro po tayo, schedule by schedule. Okay, para po ma-meet niyo siya. Alam ko gusto niyo lahat kayo magpapicture. Ayan. Artista lang siya. Ayan. Okay, so message your manager. So your managers will keep in touch with us para ma-set po natin yung meetings. Kasi team, hindi lang po tayo mamimit niya, yung group natin. I-meet niya po yung ibang groups, okay? Tayo lang po kasi pinakamalaki.
Yes,
so, yeah.
Ito yung pinakamalaking grupo sa Dubai.
Pero this is the power leg of Ronnie. So, he needs to work out on the weak
yung
side
weak leg ko.
Kaya nga po ito, babala. Warning. Kakompetensya natin siya ngayon. Okay. Kailangan na po kasing
Paghanap ng weak leg.
Hindi siya magle-level up.
Yes, totoo.
Kaya kayo, kung ako sa inyo, guys, delikado po. All your friends and relatives,
Dapat hindi na ako ma-meet.
for sure, papasok na sila sa kanya. Because he has already resolved. Ano po may government
Pag hinihintay ko yung text, tagal-tagal mag-text ng
Okay guys, I think we will going to set, kaya nga po dinili ko yung Abu Dhabi ko tsaka Al-Ain. Kasama ko po siyang pupunta doon.
Yes, opo.
Yeah, we will go Al-Ain.
I'll be, so don't worry guys, ako naman kasi yung mantra ko, imagine this is already my strong leg. Like super strong leg ko kayo, I have like 1.something million points on you. So yun yung pinaparesan ko. But yun nga, ang maganda sa company na to, even if you're my strong leg, I will have to support you.
Because
Because
you're
take
still
note,
earning 10%.
yes, I still earning 10% to as many people who will earn in your group. So the more people who will earn in your group, I will still be benefiting. That's why sabi ko kay Miss Lynn, sabi niya, Sir Ron, anong oras ka available? Sabi ko, abuse me, my God, I'll be here for 3 months. Abuse me every day. So, kakarating ko lang kanina, meeting agad ngayong gabi. Niliteral naman ni Miss Lynn.
Sabi ko, sabi niya, kailan sabi niya, hindi ko sinabing bukas, sabi ko, now na. So imagine, tayo po ang first na nakakuha sa kanya pagkano tayo ng Zoom at saka meeting. Yan. Ganyan ko po kayo lang, sabi ko sa inyo eh. Everything that I will, lahat ng information na makukuha, gusto ko kayo po ang mismong first hand na makarinig. At gusto ko galing po sa kanya, hindi manggaling sa akin para masabi nyo, I did not, make kwento-kwento. Galing po sa kanya information. Why? Because all the information ay galing sa management.
Yes.
First hand po, nakukuha ng mga president level yung mga updates. Bago po i-post sa ating back office, sila po ang naunang nakakakuha ng information. Yan.
Parang mga like, anything posted in the back office, we get like 2 weeks or a week heads up. Kasi dapat ngayon, pandemic lang eh, kami yung nakikita niyo sa live. Di ba yung mga events every month? Dapat kami yung, pero napansin last time konti lang yung presidents kasi nga pandemic, hindi makaya.
Okay, I have a question if you don't have a
Sige
question, guys. Alam ko ito yung mga questions nyo. So yung SEC, it's clear na ha. Don't ask any more about the SEC. Please, kayo na po ang bahala magsabi sa mga members natin sa Philippines, okay? And we have a lot of members here in sa Pilipinas. My question is usually the withdrawal. As for now, the withdrawal, kung yung mga late, withdrawal po, soon it will be solved within maximum 21 days.
Yeah.
2 weeks to 3 weeks. But for now, kasi meron ng isang company.
So, Crowd1 in Spain set up, kasi dati Crowd1 lang yung nagmamanage ng withdrawals. How many affiliates?
14
million. So, as of now, we have another company who is, actually, it's still under ICT. The separate company is still under ICT.
It's a sister company.
Yeah. The one who manages is the brother of Johan. Kalimutan ko pangalan niya. They will be managing all of our withdrawals. The target is dapat within 9 to 21 days, papasok na yung mga withdrawals. So ito po, to help the company, if you have a withdrawal na umabot na ng 2 months, or 3 months, may mga naririnig ako na 3 months, please message support. Message support. Kahit everyday, message them so that they would see na hindi ka nakita dun sa withdrawal system. So that's what I do. Pinaka-last ko na pumasok na withdrawal is 23 and 25, August 23 and 25. So pumasok na yung lahat. Maximum withdrawal is 2,000 euros per transaction. It's 20,000 BP, 26 transactions. So that's around 2.7 million per request, max. So, ayun. Kung gusto niyo mabilis, I suggest yung tag 99. I don't know kung ginagamit niyo yung strategy. 99 euros per transaction, 26 transactions. So that's 2.6. Pero sa mga director, maliit na yun kasi.
Kasi ang 2,000 ako lagi.
Ako, 2,000. So 26 transactions.
Ayan, the next is in the 8.
Walang update dun sa Crowd1 ATM. The original plan is really to have the Crowd1 ATM, pero parang hindi ako sure dun sa plan on crypto. Kasi yung pinupush ni Crowd1 is Bitcoin eh. Pero actually, kaya na ni Crowd1 gumawa ng sarili niyang crypto eh. Pero I'm not sure pa doon. Thank you na brought up the question. I will raise it to management to ask because I think mawawala sa plan yung card.
Ako,
I'm not sure ano ko muna.
Opinion about that. Kasi because now we are in the crypto. Okay? And our partners, the third parties partners natin, they require Bitcoin. So, we really need the Bitcoin. That's why it required all the members, they said, that they have to have your own Bitcoin wallet. Because if you are a member of Crowd, all your earnings will be in your account going to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So, if you don't have the Bitcoin, how you can withdraw your money?
Yes, and all of our transactions, even in our products, like Emerge Games, the games, the Emerge Games are the first game in the world to receive Bitcoin as payment. Even our games, you can buy things in our games using Bitcoin.
Okay, I have good news for those, especially Filipinos community. Yan, about union.
Ayun, eto pala, even dito, if I were to suggest a bank, kasi if you tried BDO and BPI, napakamatanong, like, konting transactions lang.
Pinakasyon. Para ko
Pinakasyon.
lang, na-presa ka naman.
Ayun. Kasi syempre, pag sila magtataka ng 1.2 million, nagpapasok isang araw. Siyempre, hindi naman tayo mga anak nila Henry C, di ba? So, matatalo talaga tayo. But if I were to suggest, the bank that we're using right now is Union Bank actually. It's a very good bank pagdating sa crypto and online transactions. Kahit million pa yung they will not ask you. They also have Bitcoin ATMs. Like, you could use your coin stage, you just put it in the ATM, sa labas yung pera. It's really amazing. So, if I'm to suggest, Union Bank, zero, maintaining balance, how to apply, you just download the app, put your details there. They will not even ask you for mga business permit, mga pa yan. Wala. They will just get your details, picture, then you already have your account. If you need the debit card, you just click request a debit card. In 5 to 7 days, they will deliver it door to door. Sana bigyan ako ng sponsorship ng Union Bank. Ano po?
Union Bank and China Bank? No,
separate. Separate po. Yeah. Hindi ko familiar talaga sa Union Bank.
No. Hindi kasi kilala si Union Bank kasi ang kilala namin si BDO. BDO, Bank, BPI.
Grabe, napaka-convenient. For online transactions.
Kaya guys, when Ronnie told me today, nasiyahan ako at na-happy ako kasi nga my 2 accounts in Philippines has been blocked, actually freeze. I cannot withdraw, I cannot receive anymore in his best bank. That's why don't deposit your payment for me in your phones. Go direct na po yan. I will request yan. Gagawa tayo another training for Union Bank online. Even you are an OW outside Philippines, we can request an account in Union Bank, and then even we don't have the ATM, at least we can use online transaction. And then if you want the ATM, just kung meron kayong address sa Pilipinas, padala nyo sa Philippines residence nyo doon, and then yung family na lang, isa na lang dito sa inyo, dito sa UAE. Okay, the good thing, yung sinabi niya, guys, Union Bank, they have their own ATM machine for Bitcoins. So from your Bitcoin withdrawal in Crowd1, nasa Bitcoin wallet nyo sa coins.ph, when you go back to Philippines, okay, QR code, lagay mo lang dun sa machine, tap-apa mo ng ganyan, lalabas siya.
Actually, ang nagturo sa akin ito is mga downline ko sa Hong Kong. Kasi po yung mga downline ko sa Hong Kong, grabe, hindi pala, di ba kasi pag Pilipinas, pag abroad, feeling natin, bongga na yung buhay, Hong Kong, bongga, di ba? Tapos, syempre yung mga domestic health patient, my number 1 in Hong Kong is only a grade 3 graduate. Grade 3 lang yung natapos niya. Pero manager 3 na rin siya ngayon sa Crowd1. Sabi ko, ma'am, paano nyo na-explain yung business? Pupunta na kami ng Mongkok. Yung may Bitcoin ATM doon, yung coins.ph, gaganyan ko, lalabas na pera. O makikita na may pera, hindi papasok sila. Diba? May ipa-zoom mo yan, kailangan ko ma-seminar, hindi na alam mo na pinapasukan nila. Sila yung nagturo sa akin ng gano'n na
In Europe, diba, meron na?
Pwede pala yun.
Meron silang gano'n na training. Even in Europe.
Ayun na, dadali na yun.
So guys, yun ang kadali. Because time will come within few years from now, everything will be in Bitcoin or in cryptocurrency. So we need to be prepared, especially now you're in Crowd1. Guys, prepare nyo na sarili nyo kasi para hindi na tayo problema. I told you before, create a lot of bank account. Huwag nyo lagay lahat sa isang bank account because there's a limit. The good thing now, there is a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency wallet. Put all your money better in the cryptocurrency kasi doon, safe ang pera nyo kaysa nasa bank.
Actually, ako nasa BTC ang pera ko. Nasa Abra.
They're charging you every month at hindi yan kumikita. At least in Bitcoin or in any cryptocurrency, yung pera nyo kumikita every second. Actually,
ako nasa Abra, pera ko eh.
Grabe.
Tapos maganda kasi kinoconnect ko sa Union Bank. So kahit for example, 5 million from Abra to Union Bank, okay lang. Receipt sa Union Bank. Walang tanong sa Union Bank. Mag-deposit kayo ng pera. Opo. Pero sikat siya na bangko. Hindi pa rin sikat dito. Ano ba sikat dito? International Bank ang Union Bank ha? Kasi gusto ka dito.
Yun yung national bank.
Kasi,
Ayan.
ayan pa.
Okay, at least, we are now different countries na. May mga 20 to 30 countries na tayo sa group.
Wow.
Especially yung mga nasa US, mga kitaan na, nandiyan yung mga group ng mga taga-US, Canada, Australia natin. Buong Middle East, ayan. Meron tayong Taiwan, Korea, yung mga nasa Thailand, yung pa ba? May Hong Kong din tayo eh. May Singapore, Israel, diba? Mga Saudi, yan. Guys, this is the, a chance for us, yan. Gawin nyo na, and then don't worry about the withdrawal. Okay, we have our Union Bank na open na naman natin siya open. Kahit kayo ay wala sa Pilipinas, we can open our bank account.
Napakadali lang talaga.
Kaya nga natuwa ako na sinabi niya sa akin. Grabe, ang tuwa ko kasi nga, problema ko po ngayon, nung pera ko naka-freeze. Wala po ako pera. Yung pera ko ayaw bigay ng bangko. Grabe ko, alam nyo, kaya sabi ko sa inyo, wala mo nag-utang ng coach kasi po wala talaga akong pera. Nag-utang pa po ako sa kanya. I pay you, I think more than 1 million, right?
Yeah.
See guys, yung pong sinabi ko sa inyo last time, wala po akong pera kasi nagbayad ako sa kanya. Kaya kailangan bayaran niyo muna ako. Yung utang pa ako sa kanya, alam niyo ba yun? Kasi wala po akong pambayad na freeze na ang account ko. He knows that I'm asking East West Bank for my application form para po ma-open ko yung bank account.
Stricto kasi.
Ay nako guys, huwag niyo na akong gayahin. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, lahat ng problems gusto ko, maanin niyo na kaagad. Anong tawag, hindi niyo na maranasan. Yan. Okay, any question? Sige, marami na tayo dito. Yan, bago po tayo, pagod na po ang ating kasama. Ayan. Kasi po ngayon, ang time natin is, anong oras na?
1 a.m. sa Pinas, 9 p.m. na dito.
Oh, siyempre, nag-adjust po siya na oras.
Oo, actually. Price lang.
Ayan, sige. Anong mga naka-Facebook online? Okay. Ako din po, pahingi na rep. Okay, guys, I am not sure kung nag-live ako kanina sa Facebook. I don't know kung nasa Facebook na, pero ni-record ko siya sa aking desktop.
So, pwede natin.
Ayan, pwede ko rin siya i-send. Pero box siya, kailangan maiiyan ko siya sa YouTube, ma-convert namin saya sa YouTube. Okay? But, again, we will have another presentation sa kanya, yung mga hindi naka-attend.
Tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Wala pong matutulog.
Wala tulugan. I will accuse him and abuse him.
Yes.
Yan po, yun ang gagawin natin.
Tapos yun lang sinasabi ko parati kasi marami nahihiya kasi iniisip nila president level. Especially yung strong leg ko. Huwag po kayo mahiya mag-ask sa akin for a presentation. Wala pong ano dito. Strong leg, weak leg. Basta our goal is everybody must earn in our group. So, yung iba kasi, Sir Ronnie, nahihiya kasi kaming mag-ask kasi baka busy ka. Hindi po. Kaya po natin yung gawa ng time. So, if you're here in Dubai, you want to set a meeting, just tell us. Kung kaya lang naman siya ng sasakyan, why not? Diba, na napupuntahan natin.
Guys, eto lang payo lang. Huwag kayo po magsiset ng presentation sa kanya ng bagong prospect. Ang iminit niya po muna, yung mga members na, okay? Hindi po siya yung magpe-present sa mga prospect nyo. Okay? Ang gagawin natin, lahat ng members na existing, at least ma-meet nyo siya, ma-inspired kayo po sa kanya. Okay? Kaya gamitin nyo yung presentation na gagawin natin sa kanya. Itong mga Zoom at saka mga record, at least maibigay natin sa kanya. And then we will ask him 1 Tagalog and 1 English.
Yeah, pwede.
Na i-record natin na yun ang gagamitin.
Pwede.
Standard
Tama. Magandang
Kasi hindi niya lahat kayang ikutin, lahat tayo. So at least kung meron siyang recorded na yun ang
prepare 1 English, then 1 full Tagalog.
And then you translate it in Arabic.
Yeah,
okay?
that's very good plan, ma'am.
That's why you have to listen to him.
Speak English on this. Yeah, he's struggling. I think he will struggle. Mix Tagalog and English.
English mo lang.
Yeah.
Pag English maintindihan niya, pag Tagalog talaga.
Yeah, we will. Tama. Magandang Yeah.
Okay, team. Ayan. Sini-check ko kasi kung may question kayo kasi hindi nababasa. Salita lang siya ng salita, di ba? Na-inspired ba kayo sa kanya? Okay, nice niya. Yan, Tito Carlos is one of our leaders in California. Is a registered nurse for 40 years in US. Siya po yung, kung pakikilala ko siya si Tito Carlos is 40 years and more than 30 years na tumutulong sa mga taga Mindoro, sa mga manyan. 300 families ang kanya sinusupport for more than 30 years. Ayan, supported na talaga yan. And si Tito Carlos is already manager to star level.
Wow.
Even wala talaga po siyang time gawin na crowd but he's still looking
Manager
at
to-
time talaga everyday ginagawa niya during pagpunta niya ng hospital 2 hours drive. Doon po siya nag-crowd.
Oh my God.
Papunta at
Galing.
pabalik, yun po yung
Ang galing.
ginagawa niya. And his team is all in mga mangyan.
Wow.
And also from other side is the sina Tita Ana is our mga senior citizens natin
Wow.
sa US na matagal na doon, okay? But now they are almost mga managers level na sila. Ayan. They're really helping a lot of Filipinos in Philippines. Ayan. And siya po si Ronnie is one of our nagbigay ng donation last time. Kami yung sa achiever, di ba?
Oh, yes.
Nagbigay po siya ng tulong. Ayan, nagbigay. Ngayon, humingi na naman ako ngayon December.
Yes
Kasi
po.
humingi na naman po kasi yung mga Aika family natin doon. So, 150 families po yung tinutulungan ko and mga isang school. So, they're asking again, na-receive na nila yung pinadala namin, yung mga computers, at saka printers, at saka yung TV kasi po ngayon, at saka, kasi nga nakita nyo, online po sila, they need a print out. So,
Yeah.
kailangan po nilang maraming bond paper. Ang dami namin biniling bond paper. Kung alam nyo lang po, 3 days tayo namimili. No? Grabe, 3 days. Wala akong tubog sa pagpapak talaga ng na yun. So, at least now they receive it and they're very thankful. And they're asking, one more for us is the, mask.
Mask.
Kasi mga estudyante, siyempre, everyday they have. So, ang gagawin namin is yung washable mask, at least tigda 2 kada isang bata. And sanitizer. Ayan po yung hinihingi nila sa amin. But I want to add more kasi it's the Christmas time. I want to give something para sa mga bata. Yun. Yun po, hingi talaga ako sa kanya. At least hindi po sa akin napupunta yan. Kasi hindi ko po kakayanin yung funds. And then, I commit also sa kay Tito Carlos sa mga mangyan on January. Ayan, magbibigay po talaga, nag-pledge na po talaga ako sa mga mangyan. Ayan.
Yes.
So every month po, nandibigay po tayo. Ayan. Kahit hindi na natin sinasabi actually si Crowd One ang nag-message sa amin.
Na ipopost sa doon sa
ipopost
magazine.
sa vlog, at saka doon sa event.
Wow.
Message sila ng message sa amin. Yan. Kaya natuwa naman kami na na-recognize namin, na-acknowledge yung ginawa namin. Yan. Ayun. Kaya thank you sa inyo. Sabi ko nga, I use the name of Achievers, hindi po yung pangalan ko kasi yung kinita ko kasi galing sa group. Kung wala naman kayo, wala rin naman akong kinita, di ba? Kaya sinishare ko sa lahat sa inyo. At humingi ako ng help sa kanila. Ayan. Para mas marami tayong mabigyan.
Yes.
Ayan. Any question? Sige. O, sino yung gusto magsalita? Ask nyo na siya. Sige, especially si Tita Ana and Tito Carlos na namalayo, hindi nyo mamimit si Ronnie. Yes, i-meet kita Tita Ana and Tito Carlos kasi nasa US ang mga to, tsaka yung mga nasa Canada, Australia, pwede po kayong magtanong. Unahin na muna natin po yung malalayo, ha? Kasi yung mga nandito, you can have a chance to meet Ronnie. Hanapin natin sila. Kayo, guys, meron kayong tanong? Sino nandito? Yes, Sir Carlos. Ito tayo.
Good morning
Yan.
from California.
Yan.
Thank you for the very inspiring, motivational presentation. Sana ma-meet namin kayo. Kung magagawi kayo dito sa California, Las Vegas,
Yeah, wow.
we'll be more than happy to organize
Actually,
trips for you.
So,
We'll host you.
lockdowns. Yes po. Sana soon. Kasi po, I have a scholarship in Arizona. So, I could go naman to the US. Hopefully, pwedeng yeah, dadaan na kasi ng California before Arizona. So, hopefully, sir, we could meet you there po very soon. And our team there sa US.
Kailan?
Yes, Maganda yan.
Yung lockdown na lang pinaproblema ko talaga. Yung travel, hindi ko na problema eh. Lockdown na lang talaga.
Walang lockdown sa amin. You could travel freely sa United States.
Wow.
Plus, vaccine is coming in 6 weeks, so I could vaccinate you.
Wow. Good news. Thank you po, sir.
Ayan, sino
Sige.
yun lang ba, wala ka concern dito, Carlos? Na ano naman, nasagot na yung mga, nasa mga questions nyo?
Yeah, ang concern ng mga taga-Pilipinas, of course, is the securities SEC issue. And then, napaliwanag naman ni Ronnie. So, thank you very much for the update. It's sad that yung ng situation natin sa Pilipinas. Pero the good news is that, of course, Crowd1 is an international company and we can operate legally around the world and
Yes po.
in the
Tapos
Philippines.
gusto ko lang din i-emphasize na not because Crowd1 will be transferring the Asia Pacific office in Hong Kong doesn't mean that they already left the Philippines. We will set up a new company in the Philippines, but it will just be a service center to attend all of the concerns of the Filipino affiliates and also to of course clear our name in inside. I won't share the specific actions that we will be taking in the next 5 to 6 months because that's between our lawyers already. But I'm confident that within a year, we could already clear our names. There are options for trademark, etc. Pero ayoko lang muna i-share dito sa natin sa GCO kasi naka-live po tayo. But rest assured that our affiliates in the Philippines, hindi pa tayo pababayan ng company because we are the biggest social media influencer in the world that we could claim as Philippines.
Yes, that's wonderful news. Salamat ng marami.
Meeting, I think we can end the Zoom tonight kasi mag-meeting muna kami. And then, tomorrow, let's see, kung wala po siyang mga meetings, we can ask him again for another Zoom. Ayan. But magpaparecord din po ako sa kanya ng English at Tagalog. Ayan, para magamit nyo, okay? Magamit nyo everyday. Pero isi-short lang natin yung presentation niya. Ayan, tsaka meron po akong gagawin na interview sa kanya na testimony niya na magagamit din nyo. Ayan, lalagay din natin siya sa YouTube. Okay, ayan. Pa-market nyo na yan. Okay guys, thank you very much for attending tonight. And please share all the updates to your members para po maganahan naman sila. Last message sa kanila, ano dapat nilang gawin until end of the month?
Ayun po,
End of the year.
last message, please rank up. Yun talaga yung ko talaga. Ina-emphasize ko, rank up. You know, only a few people are given this opportunity. I don't believe that everybody is not given a chance. Everybody is given opportunities every day. It's just that there are opportunities that we let miss, you know. And when I read Crowd1, I studied Crowd1, I really know that this is the opportunity for me. Paulit ko sinasabi, we don't promise that everybody will become millionaires in this business. However, what I'm sure is, if paghihirapan mo yung negosyo to, it will really be all worth it. Pinaka-tip ko na parating sinasabi sa mga leaders ko, read, and read. If you have time, read the terms and conditions, check your back office, explore the business, read related articles about the business because we present the business to people. And you cannot give what you don't have. If you don't understand our business, we could not
And who bit you?
understand our business. And if you are not convinced about our business, you will not also be able to convince other people about our business. This is a sharing business. All you have to do is to share business and be a blessing to the next person that you will be able to talk with. Again, don't discriminate no matter what is their status. Share them the opportunity, and it's really hindi ko ma-explain. I-explain yung saya ko sa negosyo ko. I think if you've already experienced how Crowd1 will change your life, the same way it changed mine, it changed my mother, it changed my brother's lives, you would get where I am going. So salamat po sa oras. If you're here in Dubai, I'll see you tomorrow, next day, next day. Mag-usap po tayo araw-araw. We will also do these Zoom meetings from time to time para naman dun sa mga hindi makakamit sa amin personally. Tulungan lang po sa team natin. Yun po yung magiging pinakamalakas natin na strategy sa team. Tulungan lang, teamwork talaga.
Okay, thank you guys. Good night. God bless you all. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Yan. Marami pong mga leaders na nandito. Sige, bago ko i-close. Ayan. Pakikita ko kung sino nandito. Ayan. Ito yung mga gustong yumaman talaga. Ayan. Say muna. Ayan. Yung mga leaders, na nandito. This is Simon and Digna. And of course, Letty. Ayan. And Mercy. Of course, si Ate Tess. Ayan. Mga managers ko. And then si
Hello
Alison.
guys, hello.
Ayan. Okay. Now, bye-bye na muna and then kailangan namin ng picture. Hindi pa kami nagpipicture, hindi pa kami nag-usap-usap. Okay. So, bye-bye guys. See you all tomorrow. Good night.